Hello everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing really well. Welcome back to another episode of Vlogmas. Today is Storm Day. I can't remember what the name of the storm is, but it's Sunday the 7th, 8th of December, and there's a storm. So we were actually supposed to be going to Web Adventure Park today. I vlogged going there before, but basically we booked, only the other day actually, we booked quite short notice, but we booked to go see Santa because there were some spaces left. And it's really good there anyway if you've not been. There's like a little farm, there's like a big play area, there's like a sensory bit inside for the kids, there's a cafe, there's like fairground rides, there's absolutely loads to do. So it's a good place to go like any time of year, but we thought it'd be good to go at Christmas because they'll have some festive bits and the Santa and stuff. So we booked to go there today, but we just don't think today's the right day to go. So I'm hoping, because it's obviously chucking it down, really strong winds. So we're hoping that I'm going to be able to ring up and either get a voucher or rearrange. I'm hoping to go next Sunday, the day before Cooper's birthday. Can you actually believe it? So I'm going to ring them at 9:30, so I'm really hoping that they're going to let us move it, because I just feel like there is stuff to do indoors there, which is obviously great. So it's not like we wouldn't be able to do anything. However, I feel like when you're spending that kind of money, because it is a bit more pricey for the Christmas thing, I think it cost us $65, I want to say. You want to make the most of obviously like the full works. You don't just want to have to stay inside. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they're going to let us either, like I said, give us a voucher and then I can rebook for next week, because I've checked and there are spaces, or just move it for us. So yeah, that's what we were supposed to be doing today, but we're probably not going to do that. We're probably just going to have a chill day today because, like I said, the weather's so horrible. Sorry, I'm not even looking at you, I'm just trying to get ready because I need to go do Coops breakfast. The weather is so horrible that we're not really going to do a great deal. I don't know whether to maybe do a little bit of baking. I ordered some new fake tan because look at the colour of my hand compared to my face, because obviously I'm not gonna, well, it's not obvious because some people do like go darker in summer, don't they, foundation wise, and lighter in the winter. Not me. I like to be a little bit more darker than my natural skin all year round, because otherwise I would look like Casper the Ghost. So I've ordered some new fake tan. I've not fake tanned in literally the longest time, like I'm talking over a year. I might have done like the odd fake tan, but not really. And I heard some really good reviews on this. I don't even know how new it is, but it's new to me. I think it's called Soul Skin, so I'm thinking maybe later on I might fake tan, maybe, so we can maybe do that. I'll show you the tan. It's meant to be really good. I might do some baking. We're going to go see Tommy's parents. We've got our food shop coming later. So probably just going to have like a really chilled day. But yeah, like I say, I'm currently getting ready. I've just used my OG, like this foundation, without a doubt best foundation ever. I've not used it in literally ages because I've got other ones that need using, but I don't know if anyone else ever goes through this. I think I touched on this briefly maybe not the last vlog, but a couple of vlogs ago. You know, like when you just don't feel good in yourself. That's how I've been feeling lately, like skin, makeup, hair, body image, just everything, to be honest. And I'm not saying this for like a, oh, whoa me. I'm not. I'm just saying it because I bet there's other people out there who feel the same. So I thought, right, I'm going to treat myself to my favourite foundation, because that's probably a big thing with my makeup, because I love that foundation. And I've actually just used a beauty blender to apply it, which I've not used a beauty blender to apply my foundation in forever. I don't really know why I stopped. I think brushes are just quicker and easier, aren't they? But I do feel like the finish on a beauty blender is so much nicer, even if you use the brush to apply it and then like dab over with the beauty blender. So I feel like that's made a massive difference already. So I've just used that. I've then gone in with the Pink Honey. I don't actually know if they sell this anymore, so I've had it. It's probably out of date, I won't lie. Pink Honey Bronzing Face Frost. Yeah, face frosting in cookie butter. It's like a cream bronzer, just to bronze me up a little bit. And then I'm going to go with my Made by Mitchell blush, the cream one. As always, in the shade Strawberry Cream. But yeah, I just feel like my base already looks nice, because one thing about me is I'm a dewy kind of gal. I don't like matte foundations, and that one's just like a really nice dewy, just like skin looking foundation. Do you know what I mean? I have got this Charlotte Tilbury one, which I do like, but it doesn't touch the other one, which is that one. That's the best. I get it in the shade 7 Neutral, for anyone wondering. And I have also got the Kylie Jenner one, which that's alright. I do prefer that to that. That's my second favourite, but it's just nothing compares to that. So yeah, automatically, that's the first time I've used that actually since I've got it again. And I just feel like my base looks a million times better. So I'm just going to powder, put a bit of bronzer on, do my makeup. But what I wanted to update you all on was, I've said yes to the dress. Can you believe it? Literally. So I think I mentioned that powder is my old one. Does anyone else do that? Just chuck it back in your makeup bag and it realistically just needs to go in the bin. So yeah, so I think I mentioned in the last vlog that I was going wedding dress shopping. So I went yesterday. Went to this place in Pickering called the Little Pearl. So many people recommended that I went there, like so many people. So went in. So I think I mentioned that I saw one in York that I really liked, but I thought I'm just going to go to one more shop just to like be 100% certain. So I went to the Little Pearl in Pickering yesterday, tried on a fair few dresses, found one that I really liked, and I was like, oh, which one do I prefer, this one or the York one? I feel like looking back, the York one I still preferred. And I was just kind of going to go and think about it. They were quite different. And then literally, right, so I went with my stepmom and my mum. I was getting dressed, finished, going to go home, think about the two, decide which one I wanted. And my mum, so basically there was one in York that I really liked, and like I loved loads about it, but there was just one thing. I'm not going to obviously say too much because Tom is literally outside the door. But there was the one in York which I loved. There was just like one thing about it that I really wanted that that dress didn't have. Anyway, so then I tried on this other one in Pickering and loved it all, but it was like completely different. So it was almost like I like this and that one, and like this and that one, and I just wanted to merge the two. Anyway, so I was getting dressed, literally just about to walk out, and my mum just came behind the curtain to me and the lady, and she was like, what about this one? And we were like, oh, why didn't we try that one? Why did none of us think of that one? And it literally looked like a merge of the two, like everything I wanted, like the back, the front, the fit, the style, like literally everything, the colour. So we're like, alright, so I literally got back undressed to get to try this dress on, and it ended up being the bloody one. Can you believe that? Like, I was literally about to walk out the shop, we were done, and then Mum was like, what about this one? So thanks, Mum, if you're watching this, because without you I would have been still umming and ahhing between the other two. But yeah, so I tried that on, we were like, oh my god, this is the one. And yeah, I said yeah. So I feel like it almost feels like a weight's being lifted, to be honest, because like obviously picking your dress is such a big thing. So it feels like a weight's being lifted. I feel relieved. It feels a lot more real. Like after Christmas, my hen do's going to come round, Tommy's stag do's going to come round, and then literally it's going to be the wedding. So we've got Tommy's stag's in March because he's off skiing, so obviously there needs to be snow. My hen is in April, and then the wedding is in July. So I just find that crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like, that we literally was about to walk out the shop. Crazy. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm curious. What kind of dress do you guys think I would go for? Princess style, mermaid style, like fully, I don't even know what the name is, but where it's like proper fitting, like figure hugging, sleeves, no sleeves, high back, low back. What kind of dress do you think I would go for? I'm intrigued to know.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm.
Won't lie, it is now 5:30 and we haven't really done a great deal today at all because the weather has been awful. It's been chucking it down and it's so windy. Like, I've never seen it this windy in the UK. And the only thing we've done is we've been to Tommy's parents to see them for a coffee, but we've just got back, given Coops his tea. He's currently just letting his tea settle, watching Miss Rachel. And I thought we could do a little bit of baking together, me and Coops. We've never done this before, so I feel like it's going to be really cute. It's either going to be really cute or like an actual disaster. I don't know how it's going to go, but I got this a while ago from Home Bargains, which I thought was really cute. And I've got brownie mix. Now I bought 2 because I didn't know how much I'd need to fill this. So I've got 2 of them so we can obviously see. And then I've got some white chocolate chips to put in it. So I thought we could do like white chocolate chip brownies. I'll be honest, I have never made, in fact, I tell a lie, I made brownies once and they were an absolute disaster. Like, I don't know if I maybe didn't leave them long enough to set, but when you cut into them it was just like gunge. I think the thing with brownies is to just leave them as long as you can. So I might bake them but then actually like cut them tomorrow. I don't know, or cut them like later on tonight. And also B, I don't know what it's going to be like in here because it does say it should be like a square tin. But we're just going to wing it as we always do when we bake. Are we going to enjoy this or are we going to be like, nah, mum, don't want to do it. Okay? How are we going to feel about this then? Right, okay, so on the box, do you want a box? One for Cooper and one for Mama. Cheers! Cheers! Oh! He loves to cheers. Cheers! A little bit heavy. So on the box it says you can either use 40ml vegetable oil, 75ml water and 1 egg with the mixture, or you can use 80 grams melted butter and 2 eggs. I think we're going to do that just because if Cooper wants to try some, obviously the other one's got oil and stuff in it, so I think I'm just going to go with butter. Also, don't think I have any oil, vegetable oil, and also I don't know if this butter's going to work because it's like the knockoff layer pack, but it is reduced, it's not reduced salt, slightly salted. This is what I always do, this is I think where I go wrong. I just like go, should be unsalted but don't matter, so I'm just going to use salted. To be fair, this doesn't say unsalted, it just says butter. But should it be proper butter and not like a spreadable? Who knows, we're just going to go with it. So it says preheat the oven to 180 or 160 fans. I've already done that, that's just baked. And then it says stir the brownie mix with either the water, oil and egg or butter and eggs. Spread evenly into a baking tin. Oh! And then, oh! Gorgeous boy. You okay? I think his teeth are hurting him a little bit, aren't they, Bubby? And then bake for 20 to 25 minutes or until a rounded knife inserted. Basically it comes out clean. It does say grease a square tin 20 by 20. Well, obviously not, we're making it Christmas cakes. We're doing a gingerbread man. Yeah? Does that sound good? Right, should we get the eggs? Come with mummy so don't want to leave you there on your own. Come in, mama. Let's get the eggs out. Are you going to help me? Oh, should we get these ones? Get the eggs? You helping your mama? Yeah, put the eggs there. There for me? Right, baby. Do you want to hold the bowl? Oh, wow. Okay, right, scales. Do we still have our scales? So hi, Dada.
What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there, cheeky boy? Are you helping me with bed?
I don't know if we actually have our scales yet.
Bottom drawer.
Right, Moo-Moos. So, it says we need 80 gram melted butter, 2 medium eggs. So let's put this in there first. Are you going to help? We're going to go cut, and Mummy's going to do this bit, like that. Are you going to help me pour it? Should we put that over there a second? Put that there. You ready? You forget it. Ready? Watch, baby. You're going to go, we're going to go. Pour, pour, pour. Cooper, do it. Oh, well done. Good helping. Oh my god. I feel like this is what making with a baby's gonna be like. I mean, what did I expect?
Yeah, what
do you know what I mean?
expect? We'll just want to play with everything, don't you, Coops?
I tell you what you can do, Dad, just so you've been stuck in a little bit.
Yeah.
Melt our butter for us. Can you just get a bowl out, please? And then say, me and Mum have got this after. Casper to pie.
Okay, so high five.
Woo! What we'll do, kids, is we'll do 1.5 of these. Yeah, so Mum, you're pouring half of this. And then if we need to do the other bit, we can. Yeah? Good idea. So we need 2 eggs, so we're going to do 3 eggs because we're doing 1.5, yeah? And we're going to crack, crack, crack. You ready? Ready? Oh, 1. Ready? 2. Ooh. And
Do you
3.
you want it pure liquid then, yeah?
Yeah, that's possible, please. Mixy, mixy, mixy. Do you want one? Oh, good job, baby. So let me just check. Oh, great job. So it was 80g melted butter, 2 medium eggs. So we've done 3 eggs and 120g melted butter. We've purposely done this just before bath time. Do you like my thinking? So Mummy can bake and pass Cooper to Daddy too. Thank you.
Welcome, sweet tarts.
Daddy's back. For Nick. Yeah. Oh, Coops, I'm having the best time with you. I'm having so much fun, darling. Do you want that? Mix, mix, mix. Mix, 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 darling. Mixy mix. Oh, thank you so much. Good job. Right, shall we pour it in here then now? See, it says to line it in or like obviously grease up a tin, but I don't need to do it with this, do I? Because it's silicone, I'm guessing. How cute is that, by the way? I'm sure they had others like candy canes and like other things, but we like the gingerbread man. Can you say, hello, Mr. Gingerbread Man? Bing! Yeah, right, should we pour it in? You ready? You watching? We might actually just have a little bit much. Or maybe actually not enough. Do you know one thing that I actually really love about this as well? You could literally make anything. You can make a giant gingerbread man, like an actual gingerbread man. Cake. I don't know if the brownie's gonna work, but I can be the guinea pig and tell you all. I actually feel like we've made perfect amount there. I don't want to tip it up too much, but that is literally, I used 1.5 boxes for reference. And look at that. Yeah, look. That's our gingerbread man. Yay! Dad, do you want to see?
Oh!
That's cool. It was so funny because he didn't really want to do anything. And then there was this on the side and he just dropped it in the mix. into the mix in the bowl.
Did you do that, Cooper? Give Daddy kisses. Mwah!
So okay everybody, I'm going to go to my dad now. But I'll see you in 20 to 25 minutes.
See you in 20 to 25 minutes.
Bye-bye, Soul Chef. Love you.
Okay, Soul Chef.
Mwah.
No,
High five.
you're Soul Chef. I'm Main Chef.
Okay, you're Main Chef.
Oh yeah, I'm
Big Cook, Little Cook. Does anyone used to watch that programme? Right, so anyway, 20 to 25 minutes. We're going in. Okay, head baker is about to go to bed. So we just thought we'd come in and show you how he turned out before our baker goes to bed. Hey, did we do a great job, babe? We did. Your directions were amazing. Cute little Christmas pyjamas. We ended up actually having to leave that in for quite a while. So it said 20 to 25 minutes. And then it shouldn't be like, when you put your knife in, it shouldn't be gooey. It should be pretty much clean. But when I put my knife in after 22 minutes, it was really gooey in the middle. So I left it and I basically kept doing it. And I reckon it's been in probably about 35 minutes in total. And when I put it in now, it still has a bit on, but it's more or less clean, which is what it said. Yeah, I'm about to go in the bath. I'm gonna have a nice long soak in the bath. Scrub. I don't really feel like I've prepped to fake tan like I should, but like I said, I've not honestly like not fake tan properly in, I can't even remember, and I used to be like an avid fake tanner years ago, and I haven't done it in so long. But I feel like when you fake tan, you just feel so much better about yourself. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but you just feel instantly better. So we're gonna do it because I'm sick of feeling like Casper the Ghost, and tan makes everything better. I have ordered myself a new fake tan because mine will be way out of date because I've not used it in forever. And I've gone for this one by the brand Soul Skin. If anyone watches, I was going to say if anyone watches YouTube, but you're all on YouTube now watching this video, so if anyone watches Dad V's Girls on YouTube, it's their brand Soul Skin, and basically like the claim is that it's good for like eczema prone skin. Now I have eczema, but it's not bad, like you wouldn't really know, it's just I have dry patches in places, really not bad at all. But the person who I saw it on was Caris Whittaker, again another, I don't actually know if she does YouTube anymore, but she used to do YouTube, and she has quite bad eczema flare-ups, and she used this and she said it was the best thing she ever used. So I just thought I'd give it a go because the colour on her looked really, really good, and I just thought if I do have any like dry patches, then hopefully it'll go over those as well. I just thought because I've not really prepped my skin, I feel like with fake tan you should like prep a few days before, shouldn't you? Like exfoliate, moisturise like hell. Have I done any of that? No, I haven't. I did moisturise this morning, but that's about it. So if I do have like the odd dry patch, then hopefully this will be good. I've gone for the colour Very Dark because I like it to be dark, and Caris used that colour and it looked stunning. And apparently it smells of, I'm sure it was papaya. Was it papaya? Doesn't say, but it does say prepare, shave and exfoliate to remove dry skin and moisturise dry areas, elbows, knees, hands and ankles. So I'll do that. Apply using the mitt, which I've also got. Blend, develop, avoid water and excessive sweating, wait 1 hour till dry before dressing. Leave 4 to 8 hours for a deeper glow, 8+ hours. So I'm just going to use it overnight. It does also say here it may transfer. Hopefully it doesn't transfer too much, because I feel like that's one thing, you know, that puts me off tanning. It's the transferring it onto the bed. I can't stand it, and also the smell as well. So hopefully this smells okay. I promise I do have a towel on. I'm not sat here stark naked. I'm just talking a bit quiet because Cooper's next door. How pale do I look? I'm literally, this is so needed. Obviously I'm not going to tan everything on camera, so I'm just going to do my chest so we can do like a first impressions, and then I'm going to go off camera, do everything else, and then in the morning I will come back and tell you what I think. Things that I really want to get from it, obviously A, nice colour, B, it to not smell like fake tan. You know that smell, you know when it like really smells badly, like biscuit. And C, no transfer or little transfer on the bed sheets and on my clothes. Oh, and D, I'm not being fussy on my how it comes off. You know, like sometimes got like a diamond shape on your arm and like they come off really unevenly. Speaking of that, has anyone ever used a tan remover? You know, you can get like a proper tan remover that you put on your body. I always see like before and afters, but I'm always like, does it actually do it? So if you have, please let me know, because if they actually work, then I would get one of those, because getting your tan off is horrible and it's like one of the worst parts. Right, okay, let's go for it. It smells nice. First impression, doesn't smell like fake tan, which is obviously really good. Okay, right, let's go for it. I'm just looking over there, so I'm looking in the mirror. Oh my god, look at the difference, that's hilarious. First impressions, the colour's nice, it went on nice, it doesn't smell. Like I said, I'm now going to do the rest of my body. It smells really nice. Really nice. I'm going to do the rest of my body, and then in the morning I'll come back to you, show you how it looks, if it still smells, if it transferred, and hopefully I will look a bit more bronzed and will not resemble Casper the Ghost. I mean, we've seen better days, but it's now the next day and Tom has just come home for his lunch and he wants a bit, so I just thought I'm just going to quickly show you what he looks like before we've cut into him. A little bit dishevelled, but I don't think it looks like it's going to taste that bad. Maybe a bit overdone on the top, But again, that's because I thought it wasn't cooked in the middle, so maybe note to self for next time, don't cook it for as long.
Shall I take his arm off?
Yeah, take his arm off and have a little bite. I think it's going to be too well done.
The top looks a bit crispy, but the inside looks really good.
Yeah. So this is my first ever attempt. What? I mean, it was a packet mix. I can't really take much credit. Is it nice? Is it nice?
For a first go, Els.
That'd be good a bit warmed up with a bit of cream or ice cream.
Oh, yeah. That is good.
Is it? Oh, well, that's good then.
That's really good.
Make a brownie and make it Christmassy. Do you know what I mean? Them silicone trays as well, it was so easy to get out of it, wasn't it? Like it literally just popped out. So out of 10, what are we rating my brownie?
What's a 10?
Like the best brownie you've ever had.
Oh, okay. Like a 7.
Oh, really?
It's a good brownie, that. It's a really good effort.
Oh, good. I don't really feel like me showing you this tan is going to look like it's any good because I literally look like Casper the Ghost on my face. As I said yesterday, because of like, I've had like a few breakouts here, I didn't want to put tan on my face, but they are starting to clear a bit, so I'm going to put some on in the next few days, I think. But the tan overall, I don't even know if you can really, can you notice much of a colour difference? I kind of see the colour of it on my stomach. In my hand. But overall reviews, I would say no transfer, like 0 transfer on the bed, none at all, which I was really impressed with. I didn't feel like it smelled of fake tan. However, I keep getting a little whiff of it now, even though I've been in the shower and washed it off, so I don't know if that's just subconsciously, but last night couldn't smell a single bit of fake tan. It didn't smell bad, applied really lovely. Do you think it kind of did show my dry patches a little bit, but I'll be honest, I didn't really exfoliate properly. It was one of those just rush in the bath, scrub, whereas I should have like done it a couple of days before. But overall, application was nice, the smell was nice, it didn't transfer, and it's gone a pretty good colour, I would say. I mean, the camera's really not doing it justice at all. It doesn't even look like it's done anything. And if you can see a little bit more on my leg. See a little bit more there? But it has gone a really nice colour. Would I buy it again? Yes, definitely. Do I think it's absolutely out of this world incredible? No. Do I think it's really good? Yes. It's definitely one of the better tans I've used, but I wouldn't say like it's like wow. Do you know what I mean? Would I recommend getting it? I would, but if you've got a tan that you actually like now, then I probably wouldn't bother swapping. But if you are on the lookout for a new tan, then definitely would recommend getting it, because it is, like I say, a really nice tan. Even though I don't really feel like I'm doing it much justice from the top half upwards. Brownie, I had a little bit, it was okay. I would probably give it like a 6 out of 10. Tommy, I think, gave it a 7, didn't he? Was he being kind? Probably. I do think I left it in a little bit too long, but like I said, because it was like gooey in the middle, and when I put my knife in it come out like gooey, I didn't think it was cooked properly, but maybe it was. Next time I just wouldn't leave it in as long, because the top was just a little bit too hard. But yeah, it was okay, and it was a fun festive activity for me and Coops anyway, so that's the main thing. But anyways, I'm just coming on to round up this video. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode of Vlogmas. If you have, then please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye!
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.